What's up, YouTube? This is CJ.
And Sarah.
It's a Wednesday, and that means it's time for another Keto
Conversations.
So let's get started. Alright, so it's that time of month again. It is time for the Keto Crate review. Anytime you see this orange, goldish colored box, and that's an inside joke.
It's a golden orange box.
Then it's time for the Keto Crate review. We do this every month. Keto Crate, if you're not familiar with it, is a subscription box. They curate keto products and put them in this box every month. It costs $39.99 in the US, $39.99 in Canada. But with Canada, there's also $10.99 for shipping. There's free shipping in the U.S. So we have a discount code that we include in the video description where you can get $10 off of your first box, not off of every box, but your first box. And Keto Crate is one of those subscription boxes or subscription things that you can start and stop.
Right, it's not like you don't do a year at a time. Yeah. And the box that we are discussing this month is, of course, June's box. However, June's box is currently sold out. They weren't expecting so much traffic, but with COVID-19, a lot of people are at home and they're eating. Sure. So if you do order the Keto Crate, you will be receiving July's box. But we still did want to talk about June's box because of the products inside, and a lot of times you can still order those products through different sources, either from the individual company's website or sometimes on Amazon. So we definitely wanted to showcase the products within the box, even though you will not be able to get June's box.
Right. All right, so these will be our honest opinions of the box. Sarah opened the box, just, I guess she likes to see what's in the box before we do it.
Pandora.
I have not. I've briefly seen one thing in the box. I have not look through the box, so when I pull stuff out, it will be truly my first time really seeing what's in the box. So these are our honest opinions. We're not we're not getting paid to do this, but let's get this thing started. Alright, so in every box there's always some kind of literature. Keto Crate, the folks who run it live the keto lifestyle as well, so they're not just trying to sell you subscription boxes, and it's always some good information in the box. And normally there's a recipe they put together where you can use a lot of the products that are in the box.
Now they also include some success stories too on the back, which is cool to read. So it's a nice little shop there.
And then sometimes there's also discounts or flyers in the box as well. One of the things I wanted to say is that this box comes fairly early in the month.
For us it does.
Yeah, so we got this last week, and again, it's fairly early versus some subscription boxes where you're waiting every month for them to come.
Right,
so.
Well, and it does depend on where you are in the United States, because I believe they're out of Montana, and so we're fairly close to that, so we generally get ours early.
Yeah. Alright, so the first product we're going to start with is something from Shrewd Food. These are protein puffs, and I'll let you look
Brick oven pizza flavor. It has 14 grams of protein, 2 grams of carbs. So that's for the bag.
For the entire bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it probably, when you order it, probably comes in a regular size bag. This is probably just like a snack size.
So they look like little
cheese balls, like cheese puff balls.
And they're flavored. I don't think I said what.
Smells pizza-ish. I did. Brick oven pizza.
Brick oven pizza?
Yep. They're good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty flavorful. I can.
Crunchy.
I get the pizza feel when I eat these.
A lot of oregano, tomato, basil.
Yeah. I don't know if we've ever had anything by Shrewd Foods in the box before.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, good. So one of the things we'll do is at the end of the video we'll talk about our favorites, Sarah's favorites, my favorites, and then we'll put that information, any discount codes for our favorites, but there'll also be a link where you can see all the products that were in the box and any other discount codes that they may have for stuff that maybe weren't our favorites. But I like those. So we're starting off with a bang. So next this is a bag of peanuts from the folks over at Pazoots.
And I've had these, and they're good. I bought these locally.
We've had Pazoots products before. This is, so they're premium Virginia artesian peanuts, or artisan. That's the word.
That is it's a mouthful.
And
but the flavor is salt and vinegar.
So, since I have relatives that live in Georgia, I will try not to say much about...
You're going to dispute the
whole
best peanuts?
Yeah, the whole Virginia peanut thing. But anyway, that's not what we're here to do. So, let's see. So, this is a whole bag. And how many carbs for the whole bag?
I think a serving size is 2 carbs, if I remember correctly.
I think so, too.
It is actually 3 carbs.
3 carbs for the whole bag, or for?
Yeah, for the whole bag.
Okay.
That's for an ounce. That's quite a bit of peanuts in there. It's like, this is the amount of air, so it's quite a bit, quite a few nuts. Yeah.
So, and this is a 1 ounce bag. Yeah. Well, this is a 1.4 ounce bag. Yeah. Just to be exact. So it's got, you can tear it off, but you can't reseal it.
Nope.
Which is fine. I mean, just note.
These are almost like Spanish style peanuts, so they're not, they're really fresh tasting, like fresh peanuts, like raw peanuts almost. They're not, like party peanuts, so.
But it does have a good flavor.
I love anything vinegary.
So this was sea salt and vinegar. I get the vinegar.
I love vinegar, so I've really enjoyed these. Like I said, I've purchased these before locally. Yeah. And I really enjoy them.
Lots of flavor. I gotta give them to them for that. I'm sure if they were from Georgia peanuts, they would be more flavorful, but I'm sorry.
Boy, the Georgia Tourist Board is gonna call you.
All right. So this is from, I guess, a company called the Cookie Department.
That doesn't sound like anything we've had before.
Never had anything from them. This is the Cookie Department Keto. This is a cake walk. Birthday cake plus sprinkles cookie, favorite cookie. So
okay, total is 17, fiber is 7, so that leaves 12, and then 9 sugar alcohol, so 3 carbs. That's a pretty good sized cookie for 3 carbs, though. Once you get it, yeah, it feels large.
I don't know if you did your math right. It is right though. You're right.
I'm not very good at math. That's okay. You can double check my work.
Yeah. So Sarah's right. That is a pretty good sized cookie.
Like like Mother's back in the carb eating days, it would come with 2 fairly large cookies. It's that size.
And you can't really see it, but there are sprinkles in it, kind of
like funfetti.
So it's pretty soft.
How's it smell?
I don't know.
It smells kind of coconutty.
That's really good. That's like cake.
The flavor is very birthday cakey.
That's really like a birthday cake.
And it's moist.
Yeah. That would be good with a cup of coffee.
You don't even need a cup of coffee with that. That's real good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good stuff.
So who is that? The Cookie Department Keto. First time we've ever had anything by them, but wow, way to start. All right.
We have a couple of things in here that we won't be able to taste.
Yeah, we're gonna have to reach over a couple of things. Oh.
Well, that one we could open and taste.
So this is from Zone Perfect. They've been around for a while.
I think so.
But I don't think they were making keto products.
No, a lot of people are jumping on the keto bandwagon.
But so, like I always say, keto's a real thing.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Zone Perfect has been around making.
When regular companies start making all kinds
of. Zone Perfect's been around making all kinds of other products. This is a keto burn body fat white chocolate coconut milk or drink, I should say.
Is it like a protein shake kind of thing?
You can look at it. See, I don't know. There's a lot of. You know, these companies put a lot of writing all over it. And
it's a shake.
It's a shake. Yeah. Okay, well we can open that one.
Okay. It doesn't really say you have to do the macros yourself, so. Total carbs is 3.
Okay.
So it's 3. It doesn't have dietary fiber or sugars like sugar alcohols in it.
So it's 3 carbs for the whole.
You want to taste it?
3 carbs for the whole container, and this is a 11-ounce container. Really? So it doesn't have any fiber?
You want to taste it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am. Well, all right.
White chocolate.
Coconut.
Okay.
Want to try it? Kind of reminds me of coffee, actually.
It's good. It would be better cold.
Yeah.
But
that's
it's good.
True.
Yeah. It's tasty. I would drink that.
Would you? Mm-hmm. I don't know. It reminds me of coffee more than.
Maybe that's chocolate. Why I like it.
Maybe that's just the first taste that I get. Not sure why, but and I don't really taste any coconut.
No, it's chocolatey.
Because it's white chocolate coconut,
but it's like it's got a vanilla overtone too, not just chocolate.
Yeah, so. I don't get any coconut flavor.
But a lot of times, white chocolate is kind of more towards the vanilla side of chocolate because there's not really any cacao in white chocolate.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so this is our
requisite
meat stick.
Meat product.
Just about every month, there's some kind of meat product,
generally,
whether it be a beef, some kind of beef stick or
jerky.
Some other kind of. There's some kind of meat product every month, pretty much every month. Normally we don't open these, but I'm going to go ahead and open this. The reason we don't normally open these is because they're hard to reseal. I should say at the same time that so we go through this box and open this box, but we will not eat all of this stuff today. We will probably snack off of this box for probably sometimes a month and a half. And we have to get rid of the box so that we can have room to put other stuff. So
in our tiny kitchen.
So yeah, this is from who?
Rome Sticks from
Sticks.
Singing Pastures. Pork for the Planet is their tagline, and it's made with pasture-raised heritage pork, and it is uncured bacon flavor. Wow!
So they got pigs that are singing.
Yes.
In the pasture.
They're super excited.
Wow.
Like Wilbur. Excited.
Wow. Sorry. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Was Wilbur from Charlotte's Web?
Yes.
Okay.
Good job.
All right.
Smells good.
It's got a good flavor.
Yeah, I can see the pieces of pepper in it.
It's got a good flavor.
It's good.
I don't know if we're really, beef stick, meat sticks, pork stick people.
I usually prefer salami or pepperoni if I'm going to have like a cured meat snack. But it's good.
Do they have any macro?
Most beef sticks don't.
Okay, no macros on it, so. But it's good. It's pretty flavorful. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of kielbasa. A little bit.
Yeah.
That might have been because we were talking about kielbasa a couple weeks ago. From watching something. Alright. This is from the folks over at Hecka Good Foods. And this is a keto bar. White chocolate raspberry. And since it's got it right on the front, I'll just read it. It's 2 net carbs.
Oh, I'm so glad that you did my job for me.
2 net carbs for the entire bar. And it's pretty. The package is pretty.
It is. Quite lovely.
Let's see if the bar is any good, though. Well, I think we've had stuff from Hecka Good Foods before, and I think they've been Hecka good.
Oh, good. Oh, it's a nice gooey bar.
Yeah.
I like gooey
so
bars.
This is kind of gooey and shiny. And
I like gooey.
And you want to look at the ingredients or something? But yeah, it really is, wow, oily.
The writing is incredibly small.
It really is oily. I mean, I've got oil on my fingers now. So.
It's made with allulose, almonds, dried raspberries, sunflower lecithin.
It's really moist.
It's pretty gooey, pretty darn gooey.
I don't have to worry about this drying out. But that's good.
It's
got big pieces
have like
of nuts
caramel,
in it, too.
like a caramel pull to it? Nougaty. It's kind of nougaty.
Yeah. Wow. That's good. And it's got some really big chopped
nice raspberry flavor.
Nuts in it. I mean, it's not like, I mean, we're like talking chunks.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
It's like nougaty.
So we may have to check these out and see how much they cost. Now, to be fully honest, so we've discovered some products from here that we purchased and used. Sometimes we look at products and we say, wow, that's a little bit expensive for what you're getting. But, you know, that's a personal choice. It's kind of like we were talking
Almost all ketogenic foods, and not just ketogenic foods, any type of specific lifestyle prepackaged foods are quite expensive. It would be the same if you went somewhere to the grocery store or whatever and you wanted to buy something Weight Watchers that was their brand.
It's going to be more expensive.
It's going to be more expensive than just buying, you know, a store brand or something off the shelf because it's specifically for a lifestyle. So you are generally going to find those kinds of products more expensive. The same thing goes for if you go to like a Whole Foods or some kind of nutrition store. Generally their products are going to be more expensive because usually it's smaller companies and they are doing something specific, and especially with keto, you know, they're using things like MCT, which is more expensive.
Right.
Almond flours are more expensive.
Right.
Pasture-raised meats are more expensive.
And I kind of wonder if, as time keeps going, if even in the keto space with foods, if we'll start seeing prices decrease, because it won't be as, maybe there'll be more access to some of the ingredients. Who knows? I'm just talking about supply, demand, and how things over time seem like they change.
Can sometimes get less
may get
expensive.
A bit less expensive as time passes. So we actually got another meat product this month.
Boy,
So that's something
double meat.
Yeah. This is from the folks over at, that's Carne, right?
Carne.
Carne. Carne beef jerky. I'm pretty sure we've never had anything by these folks before. It's got
It's original
0
flavor.
grams of total carbs per serving.
No sugar, which is unusual for jerky. That can be very difficult to find.
0 everything back there. Except for
beef, seasoning, and water. Basically is what it says.
Yeah. So they basically took a cow and they shrunk it down and put it in this bag. So.
Moo. How was it?
Yeah.
Beefy?
It's fresh. It's chewy.
Jerky is chewy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad. Alright. And this one did come in a resealable bag.
Yay!
So that's cool. Alright. So as Sarah mentioned, we got a couple of products here that I guess we're going to have to figure out how to talk about these later. And I guess make a point to do it. This is from the folks at
Goodies.
Goodies.
Good D's.
Yeah. Good.
And then
Space
D-E-E, like someone's
like
name.
someone's name. This is a blueberry pancake mix. It's low carb. It's a low carb baking mix. So they don't, it's only used low carb.
Yes.
So,
I have had Good D's products before. My sister buys a lot of Good D's, and they're good. They don't cause any gastrointestinal distress. Sometimes I have found GI distress with some prepackaged mixes, but this one doesn't seem to do that.
So this says it's got no sugar alcohols, which would be part of what Sarah's talking about, the whole
GI upset.
Yeah, getting your stomach upset. And then it says it makes 24 pancakes.
That's a lot. Probably depends on the size of pancake you make too.
Right, right. If you're making big saucer
lumberjack size, then probably not 24.
But yeah, so this is a whole package mix. We're gonna have to try to figure out how to make these before this video goes up.
Okay.
and then so we can, I guess, show people what they look like and actually talk about what they taste like.
Okay, that sounds
All right,
good.
so blueberry pancake mix, a low-carb baking mix. And then the last product in the box is from the folks over at Simply Delish. This is a vanilla instant pudding. And I think you were talking, I'll give that to you, because I think you were talking about, you've heard of that, and
well,
people
whenever,
talked about it or something?
A few of our recipes in the last little while, we did an orange cream poke cake, and it utilized Jell-O, and people were talking about this particular brand because it's difficult to find any kind of Jell-O, gelatin type products that aren't made with aspartame. And a lot of people mentioned this brand. And I guess they make pudding as well, which makes sense because it's got a similar product.
Yeah.
So,
what's it
awesome.
sweetened with?
Let's see. I don't see the ingredients. Am I looking too hard?
Let's see. All right, so let's. I found the ingredients. So the ingredients are. So it's got erythritol. It's got starch, potato starch, dextrin, stevia extract, and then natural color, caramel for a natural color. So it's a lot different than the stuff you would buy off the shelf.
Right, like Jell-O brand.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
It's got 4 net carbs per serving. So
how many servings does it say how many servings you would get out of that? I mean, so I'm assuming you would mix the whole thing up like you would. Right. And then you. It
says the serving size is 1/4 of the package, so you're going to get 4 servings out of this.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We don't know how much this stuff costs. We will be, when we put the discount codes in and I look at that sheet, the link that you're going to go to, that's the first time I normally see how much any of this stuff costs. So, and again, we've purchased some stuff in the past, other things we pass on, but this box is worth it if you're a person who likes getting new items, experiencing new items,
seeing what's out there in the keto products world.
Because there's more and more stuff coming all the time.
And more and more companies. We got some companies I haven't heard of before, which is cool.
So people ask that question all the time, is it worth it? And it just depends on you as a person.
And if you're looking to support local or ketogenic businesses, this is definitely a way to find out what products that you would like to incorporate into your lifestyle.
Sure. And of course, you got to make a decision based on what you can afford and what you can do. So, what's your favorites?
That cookie is really, okay, so I'm going cookies.
So, what's the name of the cookie again?
The Cookie Department.
The Cookie Department cookie. Okay, well.
And the Pazoots salt and vinegar peanuts, of course. I really like.
Okay, so the Pazoots.
And the Hecka bar.
And the Hecka Good Foods bar.
The gooey bar.
Okay.
The raspberry gooey bar.
So I think this is going to be pretty easy this week. I think I like the cookie first from the Cookie Department. I do like the
gooey bar.
The gooey bar from Hecka Good Foods. And I like these protein puffs. It's kind of a cross between the peanuts and the Pazoots and the protein puffs. Now we haven't opened up and tried the
pudding or the
pancakes.
We'll let you know after the taste test if we've changed our mind as far as favorites go.
Yeah, but we always add the discount codes and links specifically to the ones that we say are our favorites. But then again, you will have another link where you can go to and see all of the products, and then you can visit their websites. A lot of these companies sell right off their own websites. Some of them do sell through or distribute through Amazon. It just company by company.
And some of these things that we have gotten before you can find like in grocery stores or natural food stores. It all depends.
Yeah. Probably depends where you live and what's available. So that is the Keto Crate for this month. I think it was a good box.
I do too.
Yeah, I think it was a good box.
We got some things that are familiar, like I love the peanuts, if I haven't mentioned it already, and some foods that we hadn't tried before, like the Cookie Department. Some new names, which is really cool.
Yeah, so I think it was a good box. And we'll have to figure out how to make some of those other two things so that you can.
Maybe we can have breakfast for dinner again.
Okay, we could do that. And because we don't know what we're gonna have for dinner today anyway, so we can
maybe
make these
blueberry pancakes.
We can make these pancakes with pudding. So that could be our dinner. So anyway, if you're new here, this is our weekly Keto Conversation segment. We do this every week. Sometimes we do food unboxings like this. Sometimes there's other products as well. But then we also do try to talk about relevant keto lifestyle topics as well. So consider subscribing. We've got a lot of these keto conversations that we've done over the years. And also we do new recipes every Sunday. So consider subscribing. We'd love to have you as part of our keto family. And we hope that you have a good rest of the week. And we'll talk at you later. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Peace.